Final race then is a Class 3. It's a 1400 metre contest headed by Beauty Trust. Blinker's gone for the first time, beat one home on debut. Calculations beaten favourite on his last two starts, including odds on last time out. Got a Dragon, fourth at a big price. Course and distance last time out. Turin Red Star, runner-up. Not his favourite, but well fancied last time. Famous Warrior has a Derby entry. He was fifth on debut. Matthew Chaddock would ride Dynamic Eagle. Happy Guy, well, he's improved from start one to start two. Can he do it again? Ultimate Glory beaten favourite on the all-weather last time out and down to Merry Go Win, who's not far off a class drop.
Calculations drawn 13 and Joyful Moments in 14. Those two could potentially roll across, take the front together. I wouldn't be surprised if Merry Go Win, who's drawn in 12, took the option of maybe rolling forward too. That could add a little bit more pressure, but the pace in this race does look primarily to be drawn wide.
Turin Red Star's only had 3 starts here in Hong Kong. It's looked good in all 3. Very unlucky 2 starts ago. That's someone on the inside in the red saddlecloth, just working with Mr. Cool, named after Brett Davis, that one. But you can see Turin Red Star, he's just going on with it ever so effortlessly there. Famous Warrior wasn't a bad debut run. He went pretty well. Another son of Hassan. His work's been pretty good leading in. He's on the improve as well. He's improved since his debut run, and he'll strip fitter for that run as well. And I thought Home Run was working nicely here with Adventurer. He's going to come up a massive price, Home Run, but he has got ability, this one. He's getting down in the weights. He's the one closest to us. Now, Adventurer, we know he's a high-class horse. He's on the comeback trail. We've seen a few gallops from him recently as well.
All right, look forward to seeing his return. We'll start off our look at the last with God of Dragon, finishing fourth here. Merry Go Win and Dynamic Eagle's lightly raced as well, but God of Dragon, over 100 to 1 here, only beaten a length and a half.
Yeah, ran home nicely. I didn't mind the run from Dynamic Eagle as well. I think he's going to take more time. And Merry Go Win is a horse that's got a very big engine. We sort of was all sort of saying earlier on in the season, looking forward to him going to Sha Tin onto the bigger track. And I just, as I said, I think from barrier 12, with not a huge amount of pace in this race, they potentially might take the option to roll forward. He's going to go into the tips for me, Merry Go Win.
I snuck God of Dragon in just because I thought he's an improved horse. I thought it was a good run. It was a good price then. He should come up a reasonable price in this.
All right, so it could be a big, decent price again. Turin Red Star, though, has come up as favourite. He's $1.50 here. We're looking at his run 2 starts back when he got no luck at all.
Yeah, if you backed him look away now, I think you can see he couldn't get out all the way down the straight, and once he did get out, he hit the line very strongly. So he was well beaten. Happy Guy 5th and Merry Go Win 6th.
Now, Merry Go Win was up on the speed in this race, as you can see, and he sort of just got bumped around a little bit in the last 100 or so, and Star Majestic sort of swooped through to beat them all. But he stuck on okay there, Merry Go Win. Turin Red Star obviously eventually got out and rattled through. I think both those two are worth including. And Happy Guy's one of these horses who's only had 1 or 2 starts and is on the improve.
Famous Warrior was interesting on debut. There's a bit of money for him as well. He went off $5.50 out of the placings, but a bit of merit about this.
There was a lot of merit about this, and I just think the ferocious pace of the early stages of this race just told a little bit, and obviously tight racing there at the Valley. But he's a horse that's got some talent. Coming to Sha Tin now, stepping up to 1,400 metres, I think's positive. He's going to get better and better with racing, but he's a player. Yeah,
I've got him in the numbers. I thought there was full of merit there. He got buffeted around a bit and picked himself back up.
All right, another odds-on favourite, though, to finish the card.
Very short, but I think it'd be very hard to beat. I've got him on top, but it'd be very scathing to take $1.50. He's pretty short. Famous Warrior in there for second. We just saw him. Did like God of Dragon's run. Look, I tossed up between him and Dynamic Eagle as well, because I have had Dynamic Eagle in both starts, but I thought God of Dragon's run was a little bit better. And the Home Run, I like this track work, and he is a horse that's got ability. It's $40 at the moment, only $4 a place with this short price favourite. But 6, 7, 4, 11, you definitely take exotics. You wouldn't take $1.50, would you, Brett?
No, I'm generally an odds man, Paul. $1.50 is a little bit on the skinny side, so there's been a fair bit of cash go on him early. Turin Red Star, I've got him as the tip. Famous Warrior, I think, potentially is the danger. Interesting, obviously, Zach Purton rode Turin Red Star 2 starts ago, and has had a fair bit to do with Famous Warrior, so he would know the capabilities of both, and I think in time the 7 might end up being a better horse than the 6, but on this occasion it's 6 to beat 7. Calculation, he's been beaten favourite his last 2. He's becoming a costly horse, but he might get a soft lead here. And I'm not completely done with Merry Go Win yet. He's a talented galloper. He goes in 4th. I'm going to play a trio here. Banker the 6 with 2, 7, 10. I'm going to sneak in Happy Guy and 14 Merry-Go Win.
All right, I'll have a crack at the favourite with Famous Warrior. I think Zach will be probably positive from barrier 11, get rolling forward, get in a good spot, and I think he's a nice horse. All right, so that's the final race. As far as the stats are concerned then, we're looking at Frankie Law this week, Paul, and backing up place getters last time out.
Yeah, and he's got a really good record of this, 27% win rate, 37 runners total, and they've come back out with 10 wins, 8 seconds, 8 thirds. And of course, we've just talked about one, Turin Red Star. Maybe that's why it's so short. They've looked at the stats and they've jumped aboard.
Yeah, every possible chance, Paul.
Yeah, and that's why he's $1.50 maybe. So the stats are on your side if you have backed Turin Red Star, no question. Ty Smart's another one under the same sort of banner.
All right, OK, so a couple of live chances. 39 for the season for Frankie, but best bets, Paul, what have you got?
I'll probably start about 270, 280, but I think Lucky Time, it's not the strongest race. 1,600 metres looks ideal for him. Zach Purden knows the horse well, and David Hall, I think, can get the win here with Lucky Time. So we'll make him the best. And the long shot will go into race number 7, Last Kingdom. Third up now, Son of Frankel. He's 20 to 1 at the moment. There is that race, I think, could be ripe for an upset. Rivet's come up favourite, but, you know, that's his chance to win. So we've got Lucky Last Kingdom there, and as player of the day, we're going to go first, get out of the way early. I think Lucky Volatility's got the form on the board. I like the couple of first starters, add a bit of spice to the QQPs. So 2, 6, 7.
Righto, Paul, I'm going to go with a first starter, 70-70 from the David Hall yard. I think he's been well prepared for his debut, so 4-8. And then my long shot is in that first race. My Bearcat trialled really well before a disappointing debut, has trialled well again leading into her second start. Drawn perfectly for Neil Callan. I think she'll be right up on the speed and she'll find the line much better. So race 1, number 8, my long shot. My play of the day is in the race that Paul's got his best bet, Lucky Time, in a trio with Beauty Day, Electric Lightning, Enjoy Life and Indigenous. So that's race 5.
David Hall double for you guys then, as far as the best are concerned. I'm with Rivets in race number 7, John Moore, Sam Cliverton. I know what Paul's saying about an upset, but I think Rivets, he's just getting there. John said it in the interview, he's getting better and better each start. He's got the class on, he's here. Race 7, number 1 for me. And, well, David Ferraris again here. You've got your long shots, Brett, with my Bearcat. General Dino from me, from barrier 1. Derek Long in the saddle. I think gets the perfect run at 1,800 metres. Should be ideal for him. He was about $10 or $12, I think. 1, 5 and 6 is the QQP for me. Savvy 6 and Last Kingdom. Hopefully they don't beat Rivet, but run a good race all the same. All right, we're just about done then as far as today is concerned. So Saturday racing, and Jen, just to confirm, the 2 representatives from Hong Kong will be cheering them home in Macau on Sunday. Yep,
Joe Moreira and Alberto Rispoli both going over there to ride. 7 races for a simulcast on Sunday from Macau with the Macau Hong Kong Trophy. Of course, the feature, Romantic Touch, last year's winner, Paul.
Yeah, first race 2 o'clock, isn't it? Local time. And you and I are doing it. Dream team.
Yeah, we'll be saddled in about 1:45 apparently.
Yep,
and
ready to go.
Final pieces of the Derby jigsaw, will they fall into place as far as races are concerned this weekend?
Probably, yeah. I think most sort of pieces are in place. There's just a couple sort of sitting on the side looking to fit in somewhere. All right, well, that's the show. Thanks for watching. On behalf of Brett, Paul and the rest of the team, hopefully we'll see you at Shartin on Saturday when we will be racing to win. Good night.